Yoga for the upper body. Let's take our thumbs right here for a second in the armpit. If you can just feel this movement of the armpit and the lift of the chest, and then keep that lift and release the arms in mountain pose. Now, if you were just to feel that all day long, not stiffly, but a sense of opening the chest like
An
that.
awareness of that opening in your upper body. It's huge.
A lot of things would be different, especially your health and your well-being, just in that simple motion. Inhale, raise your arms to the outside, keeping that open chest. Hands in prayer pose, keeping that open chest. And reach the arms up. And just stay here and feeling like, okay, the power of my legs, the power of my arms are opening that chest. A lot of times people will not even stretch the arms completely, so you just have to keep thinking, okay, I'm going to elongate those arms, that's it, and lengthen through the waist, and just begin to do a slight upper body back bend so that you feel like that chest is going to like open up like a sun, like a, what do you call those, sunlight?
Like a sunlight. That would be the sun.
Skylight, that's what I want to say.
Oh, okay.
Open up your upper chest like a skylight. Ah.
And even going from side to side, one arm lengthening and then the other.
Ah, that feels good. And then part the legs, and let's do the arm swings. And down.
And feeling that total freedom that you get of opening the arms and the chest in this movement.
So every time I go up, I'm conscious of opening that upper chest again, just how I felt in those first two poses. And then as I swing down, I'm concentrating on the grounding of the legs, the feeling of contact with the earth.
These are amazing. I love these arm swings. The freedom I feel, the energy it gives me, even the ability to kind of chisel my arms through doing these arm swings and the rest of my body.
And a couple of little jumps. And besides not doing these in the grocery line, I don't know where I really can't do these. You know? Can you imagine people doing these in the grocery line and the movie line? I'm not really waiting anymore.
But see, if everybody starts doing it, it won't be weird.
And 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms to the outside. And prayer hands. Inhale, the arms up. Open that upper chest again. And standing forward bend. Bend the legs, slide the chest forward, right foot back. Plank position. Knees, chest, and chin. Little baby cobra. And downward dog. And here, feel like, I'm going to open that upper chest. I'm going to open that upper chest by softening my lower ribs back and by beginning to bring the side upper chest down towards the ground as my arms really extend.
Yeah, really feel that extension, that connection with the ground underneath the hands. The pressing of the fingers into the ground engages that chest.
And right foot forward between the hands. Left foot forward, standing forward bend. Inhale and come up. Mountain pose. Still opening that chest. Inhale, open up. And feet into the chest. Inhale and up. A little more back bend. Open, 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 standing forward bend. Again, if you need to bend the legs here, that's fine. To lengthen the waist, inhale, look forward. Left foot back to a lunge, plank position. See if you can lower all the way to the ground, straight body. If you can't, you can bend your knees and lower down. Then from here, point the toes and a little bit of cobra. Now, don't be scared to move the body around to feel, how can I make my spine easy?
And still keep that connection with the toes onto
slowly,
the ground.
Slowly come down. Let's do that again. A lot of times you can go further the second time, but you don't have to. Again, it's a matter of feeling, what am I ready for right now? How can I open that upper chest, not just do a yoga pose? And roll back down.
Really feel like you're laying your spine out slowly when you come down.
And come back up. Sometimes the slower the movement, the more mindful, the more attention, and then the more ability to open. Don't harden the eyes. And come down. And tuck the toes under. Come to upward facing dog. And downward dog. And bring the left foot forward. And right foot forward, standing forward then. Inhale and come up. And mountain pose. And inhale the arms up. And prayer position. Inhale and lift up. A little bit more back bend now in that upper chest. If your head and neck are difficult, you can always put a hand behind your head or the hands behind the head and lift. Reach up. And standing forward bend. Bend your legs, slide your chest forward. Right foot back to a lunge. Plank position. Push-up position or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale. Upward dog. Stay in upward dog this time. Now make the legs really strong. Lift them, even sometimes lift them to the point where it lifts the pelvis. Then drop the tailbone. Then lift the chest. Now I don't feel any pain in my lower back. And downward dog. And reaching. Open the chest one more time. And right foot forward. Left foot forward. Standing forward then. Inhale and swoop up. And mountain pose. Spread the legs. Let's do those arm swings again, Mariel.
Oh, yeah.
Raise your arms and swing. And swing.
Remember, these aren't passive. They really do have an effect and a specific motion, an intention for the opening of the chest because we're working on the upper body.
And that motion really follows the breath.
Yeah.
The inhale, the exhale. And a couple jumps. Down. Brooding, lightness, childlike.
It does really remind you of being a kid, really excited about something.
We really don't do this much as adults.
No.
So it's sort of a shame. I'm getting back into it again.
We're giving you permission. You act like a child.
If this is having ill effect on your knee or your lower back, again, you can make them smaller until it feels really good on all your joints. And back to mountain. Inhale, raise your arms to the outside. Prayer hands. Touch the fingertips to the ground. Now here in chair pose, you can go very low, or you can stay fairly high, again, for your lower back. Easy. And standing forward bend. Bend your legs, slide your chest forward. Right foot back to a lunge. Plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Little bitty cobra. And downward dog. Right foot forward between the hands. Let's do a straight leg warrior one. Just to get the connection between the legs and the torso and the spine and the arms. If this is too difficult, hands on the hips are always an option. Just to ground through the legs and open the chest. And back to plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. And downward dog. And bring the left foot forward. Straight leg, warrior one. Arms lifting the chest, legs supporting the chest. Sometimes you have to separate the arms too to get more feeling of the chest. When the arms come together, sometimes people pinch the neck. You don't want the neck ever to pinch.
It feels as though those arms are really coming from the base of the legs, right up through the center of the body, through to your fingertips.
And plank position. Knees, chest, and chin. And little baby cobra, downward dog. And left foot forward. Right foot forward. Standing forward. Chair pose, our powerful pose. Again, not having to go so low. And mountain. Inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale, prayer pose. Inhaling up. Exhale, touch the fingertips to the ground. Chair pose. Standing forward bend. Bend the legs, slide the chest forward, left foot back to a lunge. Push-up position, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, right foot forward, warrior one. The important leg here is the back leg. So if you need to straighten the front leg more to feel that groundedness to the back leg, that's important. And then begin to challenge it.
Really feel a deep bend in the front leg, if you can. And not pulling the arms out of the shoulder blades.
And plank position. Push-up position. Upward dog. And downward dog. Left foot forward. Warrior one. And don't be scared to widen the arms. Again, ask yourself, how can I open that upper chest?
It's so important to play with the postures, to not feel stagnant in them.
They're really experiments. There's nothing perfect about them. And plank position, push-up position, upward dog, and downward dog. And left foot forward, and right foot forward. Standing forward bend, chair pose, and mountain pose. One last time. Inhale, raise your arms. Prayer position. Touch the fingertips to the ground. Inhale, chair. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, look forward. Right foot back to a lunge. Push-up position. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forward. Warrior one. Warrior two. And extended side angle. Either elbow to the knee here, hand to the ground, hand to the block. Open the upper chest. Bring those thighs back, that back thigh back, even more, back thigh back, and then rotate the front thigh and open the chest. Back to plank position. Push-up position. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Warrior two. You might have to adjust the feet just a little bit. Extended side angle. Sometimes elbow the knee, hand on the hip. Elongate into the upper chest. Shoulder blades into the upper chest. Fingertips possibly to the ground.
Pushing that left knee into the left arm. Rotating the heart up towards the ceiling. Engaging that back right leg into the back hamstring.
And back to plank position. Push-up position. Upward dog. And downward dog. Good. Bring all fours. Cross your shins. Come forward into staff. Bend the legs. Bring the hands back. And very slowly come to tabletop.
And allow the head to drop back if that's comfortable for you. If that's not, just let it be straight.
And release. Have the legs straight. Either do the same thing again, tabletop, or come into reverse plank, lifting the hips. And release. Bend your legs. Lie on your back. Turn the shoulders under. Lift the hips just one more time. See if you can get that chest to open. See if you can get the neck to relax. If you want to interlace the fingers underneath, turning the arms under and lifting a little bit more, mainly the pelvis straight up towards the ceiling.
Yeah, and that pelvis going up comes from the feet into the ground.
And slowly release. Turn the arms so the chest stays open. Extend through the legs. And relaxation pose. Now see if even here, if you can observe how the breath moves into the upper chest. So there's a sense of, the breath, even every breath I take, can help alleviate the depression, can help alleviate the pressure inside my chest.
Anytime you work so hard too, just the fact that when you come into this place of complete quiet in the body, there's a sense of peace inside.
It's tricky to learn how to breathe into the upper chest without tensing the neck. You want to really relax the throat and the neck. As you feel the expanse of the chest on the inhalation.
I find that the way to relax the throat and neck is by releasing the tongue.
Yeah, that is great. For some people, it's a little bit difficult to surrender like this because it feels too vulnerable. So sometimes to lift the chest and the head with a little bit of a pillow just gives an extra added opening to the chest. At the same time, it doesn't quite feel so surrendered, and that's important sometimes. 3 more conscious breaths. Breathing into the rib cage. Good. Bend the legs. Roll over to your right side. Use your arms to sit up. Sit in simple cross-legged. Put your hands down on the ground for a moment and feel like it's very easy to get that lift into the upper chest. And ask yourself, now why would I not want to be in the world with this much of an open chest, with this much ease to my heart and lungs? And then take the hands again to prayer pose. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.